With the latest Virginia Beach Fire Department news updates, here's Master Firefighter Stewart Sayre.
Hello, I'm Master Firefighter Stewart Sayre, and welcome to this edition of VBFD News. Throughout the entire month of August, the Virginia Beach Fire Department held its ladder company in service. The practical evolutions included ventilation as well as entry and search techniques. The final scenario covered the bailout procedure for emergency egress through a window and down a ladder, a rare situation that all of us would be wise to revisit from time to time. Our senior man, Dan Fentress, has completed the final shift of a long and distinguished career. Captain Fentress has retired after 40 years of dedicated service to this department and the citizens of Virginia Beach. We caught up with Dan on his last day in the firehouse, and he left us with a few words of wisdom.
Keep a camera with you. Take plenty of pictures. I would have wished to have a few more older pictures and things that you think you might just want to throw away. You might want to put it in a box and save it, because it's nice to look at stuff from 30, 40 years from now and say, I remember that. I can't believe that we used to do that. I've said before, for your first year, keep your mouth shut, do what you're told. Yes, sir, no, sir goes a long ways, and I'll say one more thing. A little common sense will go a long ways. Thank you so much.
Dan, we wish you happiness and continued success on your next chapter in life. And now for some of our recent working incidents. On Thursday, August 15th, around 21:30, VBFD units responded to a multifamily structure fire in the 5400 block of Scholarship Drive in the Campus East section of the city. Engine 2, being the first unit on scene, reported heavy smoke in the area and a working fire was declared. Attack lines were quickly placed into service while other crews were entering the structure to search for victims. Unfortunately, the fire resulted in a single civilian fatality. Crews extinguished the fire and assisted in smoke removal in 3 units. The incident is being investigated by Virginia Beach Fire Investigations and the VBPD. On Friday, August 16th, around 11:45, Engine 14 responded to a vehicle hitting a gas pump at the Shell gas station in the 1000 block of Virginia Beach Boulevard. Upon arrival, crews found a vehicle had struck the pump and knocked it off of its foundation. Police and rescue were first on scene and reported that there was a small fire at the pump, but had been put out by a bystander with a portable dry chemical extinguisher. Importantly, the service station attendant quickly secured the gas pumps with the emergency shutoff upon hearing the impact of the accident. The driver of the vehicle, who was reportedly under the influence of narcotics, was out of the vehicle and being treated by rescue. The patient was later transported to an area hospital. No other injuries were reported in this incident. On Tuesday, August 20th, around 0700, VB fire crews were dispatched to a vehicle fire in the 300 block of Gainsborough Road in the Coventry section of the city. Upon arrival, Engine 9 found a pickup truck on fire with severe damage to the vehicle. Further investigation revealed that there had been a violent explosion which had damaged another vehicle as well as a nearby house. Fire investigators responded and determined that the explosion and ensuing fire were accidental and no charges were filed. The vehicle was owned by a contractor who was storing an acetylene tank in the vehicle. The tank slowly leaked overnight, and when the owner hit the unlock button on his key fob, the vehicle detonated. Debris was found over 200 yards away in the next block. Luckily, there were no injuries. On Friday, August 23rd, at approximately 12:52, Engine 8 was dispatched to a commercial fire alarm and a report of flames and smoke coming out of the roof of a Burger King restaurant at 545 First Colonial Road. Upon arrival, light smoke was seen coming from the Charlie Delta corner of the roof. Crews pulled an 1 3/4 hand line and began an offensive attack. Upon entering the structure, they found a small fire located in the ventilation system and ceiling area near the deep fryer in the back of the kitchen. The fire was quickly extinguished. There was no civilian or firefighter injuries reported in this incident. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Captain Richard Trent gives us an overview of the call.
When we arrived, we saw smoke coming from the top of the building. We got reports that the building was evacuated. We have light smoke inside. We made entry into the building. We started popping ceiling tiles as we were going in to make sure that we didn't have anything in the overhead. We made our way to the kitchen. as we were doing the primary, got it all clear, got into the kitchen area. We saw that the fire was coming down into the range hood system. So we immediately went in to put water on the range hood to extinguish the fire. We had crews working up on the roof, so we, in conjunction with each other, were working to put the fire out. There's no civilian injuries, no firefighter injuries. Engine 8A crew performed fantastic. We have Vance Richmond was pumping, Master Firefighter Vance Richmond was pumping the truck. I have probationary firefighter Kevin. He was lawback. He was assisting me, pulling the hose into the building. He did a fantastic job. Great job to our training center for training these recruits. Awesome, awesome job.
On Sunday, August 25th, around 2150, Engine 4 responded to a residential fire in the 1500 block of Hackensack Road in the Diamond Springs section of the city. Upon arrival, light smoke could be seen coming from the roof of the house. Crews found a small fire in the attic area beside the attic scuttle opening. The fire was quickly extinguished and the damage was confined to the attic with no extension. There were no civilian or firefighter injuries reported, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation. That wraps up this latest edition of VBFD News. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe.